Once upon a time, in a bright sunny meadow, there lived 3 Billy Goats Gruff. One was the little Billy Goat Gruff, with tiny horns and a soft white coat. The second was the middle Billy Goat Gruff, a bit bigger, with horns that were just starting to curl. And the third was the great big Billy Goat Gruff, with strong legs, a magnificent beard, and huge curved horns. The 3 brothers loved their home in the meadow, but lately, the sun had been so hot that all the fresh, green grass had turned brown and dry. They were getting very, very hungry. From their side of the valley, they could see a beautiful hill on the other side of a rushing river. That hill was covered in the most delicious, sweet, and green grass they had ever seen. "Oh, how I wish we could go over there," sighed the little Billy Goat Gruff. "I'm so hungry. My tummy is rumbling." "Mine too," said the middle Billy Goat Gruff. "That grass looks good enough to eat all day long." The only way to get to the wonderful, grassy hill was to cross a sturdy wooden bridge that stretched over the river. But there was a big problem. Under that very bridge lived a great, ugly, grumpy troll. He had a big, warty nose, eyes as round as saucers, and he hated anyone making noise over his head. Most of all, he loved to eat yummy goats for his supper. After much discussion, the little Billy Goat Gruff, who was very brave, decided he would go first. He trotted towards the bridge, his little hooves making a soft sound. Trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap. He went, stepping carefully onto the wooden planks. Suddenly, a terrifying voice boomed from under the bridge. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" The little Billy Goat Gruff's heart thumped in his chest, but he answered in his smallest, most polite voice. "Oh, it is only I, the little Billy Goat Gruff. I'm going over to the hill to eat the sweet green grass and make myself fat." "Oh no, you're not," roared the troll, "for I'm coming to gobble you up." The clever little goat thought fast. "Oh, please, Mr. Troll, don't eat me. I'm much too small. I'd hardly be a mouthful for you. Why don't you wait a little while? My brother, the middle Billy Goat Gruff, is coming next. He's much bigger and tastier than I am." The greedy troll thought about this. A bigger goat did sound better. Very well then," he grumbled. "Be off with you." And the little Billy Goat Gruff scurried across the rest of the bridge to safety. A little while later, the middle Billy Goat Gruff came along. He was feeling confident after seeing his little brother make it across. He stepped onto the bridge, his hooves making a louder sound. Trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap. Up popped the troll's ugly head again. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" he bellowed, his voice even angrier than before. "It is I, the middle Billy Goat Gruff," said the goat, trying to sound brave. "I'm going to the hill to eat the sweet green grass and make myself fat." "Oh no, you're not," roared the troll, "for I'm coming to gobble you up." The middle Billy Goat Gruff remembered the plan. "Oh, please don't eat me, kind Mr. Troll. I'm bigger than my brother, it's true, but I'm still not very big. You should wait for my older brother, the great big Billy Goat Gruff. He's huge and would make a magnificent feast for you." The troll licked his lips. The thought of an even bigger goat was too good to resist. "All right, you may pass," he growled, "but I'll be waiting for your big brother." The middle Billy Goat Gruff trotted quickly across the bridge to join his little brother in the green grass. Finally, it was time for the great big Billy Goat Gruff. He was not afraid at all. He put his head down and stomped onto the bridge with his heavy, heavy hooves. Trip, trap, trip, trap. The whole bridge shook and creaked under his weight. The troll was furious. "Who's that stomping over my bridge?" he screamed, scrambling up onto the planks. "It is I, the great big Billy Goat Gruff," the big goat answered in a voice as loud as thunder. "And I'm going to the hill to eat the sweet green grass and make myself fat." "I've been waiting for you," shrieked the troll. Now I'm coming to gobble you up!" He charged forward, his eyes gleaming. But the great big Billy Goat Gruff was ready. "Oh no, you won't!" he bellowed. He lowered his powerful horns, pawed the ground, and charged right at the troll. Clash! He hit the troll so hard that the ugly creature flew up into the air, over the side of the bridge, and fell with a giant splash into the river below. The current washed him far, far away, and he was never seen or heard from again. The great big Billy Goat Gruff calmly walked the rest of the way across the bridge. His two brothers cheered for him from the hillside. From that day on, the three Billy Goats Gruff could cross the bridge whenever they wanted. They ate the sweet green grass all day long and grew so fat they could hardly walk. And they all lived peacefully and happily ever after. Good night, little one. Sweet dreams.